My very dear brother, very dear friends, and very fucking federal government. First of all, I would like to let you know that just think that Mr. Trudeau is in deep shit right now because he have tried to do something with SNC Lavalin, and I wish he's trying. Well, if you want to get out of it, he's gonna do as usual. Okay, he's going to make a new law that will protect him. Well, that's the only thing he can do so far. The minister, or I should say the shitty Mr. Justin Trudeau, okay? I'm entitled to say that because for what he has done to me, and that shitty Mr. Harjit Sajjan, also for what he have done to me. They have done dick fuck all for me, okay? They sent me in the deep, very deep hole, and, oh, not hole, okay? In a very deep hole, and, you know, I don't think that I deserve it big time, because if D&D threw me in, it's because they knew they were in big shit. They knew they had taken the bad decision on my case, you know. And my case, as far as I'm concerned, I will never consider it completed because Mr. Sajjan and Mr. Trudeau, or Minister of the Justice Canada, which was Mrs. Rainbow before, but she's now the Minister of Veterans Affairs of Canada. Is she going to be good? I don't have a clue because I don't know her at all. Because I keep sending her my emails, but she never replied. I keep sending my emails to different ministers, and they never replied. You know, it's not hard to take the keyboard, okay, the keyboard, and type a few words, and then print, and then sign, and then send it to me. But they're not doing it, okay? I believe they are too lazy to do it, or they don't know how a keyboard works, okay? It is very easy to use because you just have to hit the letters or numbers, and then you're going to be able to write something. But as far as I'm concerned, well, they haven't used it a lot because whenever they had to say, okay, other people other than them were able to say what they had to say, and then they had sometimes they had someone to type what they had to say, and that basically it. Okay, I feel extremely bad right now because I don't really feel that I'm seeing the federal doing something for me. Okay, they will do a lot of things for others, like Muslims, Islamists. They will do a lot of things for them, but not for me. They totally put me aside, and they're walking on me big time, and they don't look back about what they have done so far. Okay, Prime Minister. Okay, I am against you big time. You know, because your government have done so many bad things towards me, and it is very hard to understand their concern, because their concern is fuck all, okay? Their concern is all screwed up. Everything is screwed up in that fucking government. Mr. Trudeau, you're trying to get as many people from Quebec as you can, but just remember one thing, okay? Last time the Quebecer put you at where you're at right now, okay? Put you as a Prime Minister. The fucking Quebecers, they have all vote to get you in there in order to kick Mr. Harper out, okay? It is the same thing here in Quebec, you know? The CAQ got elected, but, you know, it doesn't mean that we have voted for the CAQ or voted for Mr. François Legault. We did vote CAQ in order to kick the Liberals out, but I'm believing that the same thing will happen with the federal. We're going to be voting Mr. Andrew Scheer to kick the Liberal out of there. And I'm just hoping this is going to happen. As for the Bloc Québécois and the NDP, those two parties are only there to break the numbers for voters, okay? So in other words, if they break the number of voters, well, you can be sure Trudeau will be re-elected because he will have the majority here in Quebec, and which I totally disagree about it, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, if you look at what the Federal have done so far, or what the Liberals have done so far, it's purely crap. It is full shit, you know. The Federal or the Liberal of Mr. Justin Trudeau, they did not do nothing for us Canadians, instead of throwing us in the hole big time. And Mr. Trudeau, look, you're sending all kind of money elsewhere, away from Canada. We have all their amount listed there, okay? So this is against you big time. And I'm just hoping that Quebecers will realize about what you're doing at there, because you are the one who has the last word. Let's say something. If a minister has a good thinking about us Canadians, citizens, and if he wants to try to apply something that would be good for us Canadians, you're always there to stop him or her, and then you're going to take the money he was going to invest for us and give it to the Muslims or Islamists, because you are one Islamist, Mr. Trudeau. You have been Islamized in a mosque near Toronto, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But the thing is, Mr. Trudeau, you're a sucker. Mr. Sergeant, you're a sucker as well. I mean, you know, I'm entitled to say that thing about you because it is freedom of speech. I'm entitled to say whatever I want. I know, Mr. Trudeau, you wanted to put a big arm on the freedom of speech, and you have been blocked because it is part of the Charter of Freedom and Rights, you know. And if you want to modify it, it's going to have to be brought in the Chamber of Commons, and all the parties would have to vote for or against, okay? And I'm pretty sure that most of the people would have voted against it, because that's the only way we're using to tell that you are a fucker, or you are fuckers, I should say. I'm also talking to the Member of Parliament right now. I know a few Member of Parliament that I had think that you were in order to help me, but it was not the truth, because you're scared as hell to talk about me. You're scared as hell to talk something good about me, because you damn know that I'm right. But the thing is, Mr. Deltel, you're in Conservatives. If you ever go as a minister, or if your government take power over Mr. Trudeau, and you can be sure that I will be against your government, because I kept fighting since 1995. There was not a year where I did not send a letter to the Prime Minister or the Minister of National Defense, but no one who would have taken the time to reply to me. It is very bad. You don't have the sense of communication, because, you know, it is too hard for you to act like a good person. And you can be sure that I will be always in your ass asking you to do something about that, because I will never stop, okay? As I said, I will never stop doing what I'm doing right now, and I'm pretty sure that most of you guys like either my emails or my videos. But if you don't like it, I would say that I don't really give a damn, because I do it especially against the government. So I thank you so much.